Hey friend, real quick. I want to let you know that the Good Movement Collective is open again. And if you've been feeling disconnected from yourself, from the people around you, or from the kind of life you want to be living, this is your invitation. The Collective is a space for rural women to gather, reconnect, and get real. We meet every other week on Zoom, not for small talk, but for honest conversation that reminds you you are not alone. And new this round, you'll have the opportunity for monthly one-on-one calls as well. You'll get weekly journal prompts that help you tune back into your thoughts, your body, your voice. And in between calls, you'll have a private group chat with women who get it. No over-explaining your way of life, no judgment, just support and shared growth. If you've been craving deeper connection to yourself and others, head to the link in the show notes to learn more and join us in the Good Movement Collective, because we weren't meant to go this alone.
I'll carry you, you carry me, we'll help each other through it. Come on and see, good movement draws good movement.
Welcome to Good Movement Draws Good Movement, the podcast where farmers, ranchers, and rural folks can grow relationally through awareness, understanding, and effective communication. Hey, it's T. I'm your host, and I, along with my guests, will be covering topics related to drawing good movement. Things like self and social awareness, brain science, positive psychology, extending grace, and so much more. We'll share tools that can help you understand why you are the way you are, why others are the way they are, and how you can use that to step out of self-told lies with grace and compassion to draw good movement in conversations, relationships, and life in rural America. Let's go draw good movement. Welcome back to the Good Movement Draws Good Movement podcast. Today, we're talking about something I think a lot of us here in rural America, rural life struggle with. And maybe we struggle with it more than we like to let on. And that is the idea that we have to figure everything out on our own. We have to go it alone. We have to be self-sufficient. We have to do it all by ourselves. I get it. Independence is part of our identity out here. We haul our own feed, fix our own fence. We handle a lot of things without asking for help. And we're capable of doing a lot of things without needing help. And that grit is something to be proud of. But when it comes to our emotions, our relationship, our inner world, doing it all alone, that can wear us out in ways we don't even see until the wheels start to fall off. And honestly, doing all that physical stuff all by ourselves, continuously day in and day out, without rest, without help, that can also wear on us, and we don't even see it until after the wheels fall off. But the other day, I was thinking about sorting cattle and doing it by ourselves. I mean, I'm thinking about our setup that we generally use and how that works and how it would go if I were to sort, say, cows from calves at preconditioning or something like that. I can do it, but it's a heck of a lot easier and safer if there's someone at the gate who knows what they're doing, like, say, Tom, or any of the guys on our crew that we work with regularly. Someone who knows how to read the cattle, knows how to read my movement, who knows how to respond with me to help things flow through the gate or by or whatever. And emotional work is like that too. We can try to muscle through it all alone, but it goes so much better when we have someone who gets it, or a small herd of someones who get it. So many of us were taught either directly or indirectly, either actually told verbally, verbatim, or we witnessed that needing help was a weakness, that actually feeling our feelings and acknowledging our emotions made us soft, that if you just keep moving, everything will work itself out. But what if it doesn't just work itself out? What if pushing through is like a duct tape solution, temporary? What if that emotional load that we've been carrying alone is actually what's weighing us down the most? And worse, what if it's keeping us disconnected from ourselves and the people that we love? So when I say we're wired for connection, that isn't just a feel good saying. That's not just something I say to say it or because it sounds good. It's biology. It's how we are wired. It's how we were designed. The attachment part of our brain, the part that governs our need for connection and safety and belonging, is one of the first parts of our brain to develop. It starts developing in utero while we're baking in our mommy's bellies. As little tiny baby humans, we literally could not survive without attachment and connection to our parents and caregivers. And that early wiring, that attachment, and how it develops based on the care that we got, that sets the tone for how we show up in relationships for the rest of our lives. And because attachment isn't just about childhood, it's a lifelong need. We are relational creatures. People need people. We heal and grow best when we feel safe with other people. And safe is kind of an important word there. It's not just a random selection of people. It's people that you feel safe with. That's where you heal and grow best. So when someone sees us and hears us and responds with compassion and not shame, that sends a powerful signal to our nervous system. You are okay. You're not alone. You don't have to brace all the time. You don't have to be ready for the next attack all the time. And when we feel safe enough to let our guard down and stop white knuckling our way through everything, that's when healing happens. Isolation, it might feel easier. It might feel safer at first because what's familiar feels safer than the unknown, even when it isn't. But we weren't built to live, let alone heal, in isolation. We literally are not designed to do it alone. We are designed for relationship and to be in community with others. There's a lot of healing that can be done solo, but you can only go so far. There's something absolutely transformative about having someone sit with you and bear witness to what you're going through without trying to fix it or change you. And community helps us feel safe in a way that helps us stay with the hard stuff instead of running from it. And the only way we get past the hard stuff is through the hard stuff. We can't shove it down. If you've listened to this podcast at all, you know we are not about shoving down because that makes it worse in the long run. And that is why I offer one-on-one good movement guidance for bearing witness, you and me, in partnership together, and why I offer the Good Movement Collective for that added community aspect. The Good Movement Collective is specifically for women. Good Movement Guidance is for men or women. But the Good Movement Collective is you, me, and a handful of other women in community. And the Good Movement Collective is now open for round 3. Good Movement Collective 3.0. Inside of the collective, not only do you get guidance from me, but you get mirrors, gentle, loving reflection from people who are doing their work too. You learn that you're not the only one struggling with the things that we struggle with in rural America. The shame, fear, anger, confusion, resentment, grief, financial load, just really physical overwhelm on the farms and ranches. The collective is not about fixing, it's about healing within and growing together. If you're not quite ready to join the collective or jump into one-on-one guidance with me, but you are ready to start some of that solo work, here are some things to reflect on. Where's an area that you've been trying to carry something alone? What would it feel like to share that with someone you feel safe with? Notice what comes up for you when you think about sharing this with someone else. Is it shame? Is it fear of being judged? Is it a sort of relief at the thought of sharing this with someone else? Reflect on those things and maybe share them with someone if you feel comfortable. And if this episode hits home for you, if you're tired of doing this alone, if you've gone as far as you can go with the solo work, I just want to remind you that the Good Movement Collective is open. It will close April 28th, 2025. Doors for Good Movement Collective 3.0, again, open till April 28th, 2025. Inside the collective, you get biweekly calls, group calls, access to new private podcast, a group chat, journal prompts, guest guides, and the option for one-on-one calls with me every month during the 6 months that we're in the collective together. If you are interested and you want to learn more about the Good Movement Collective or one-on-one guidance, you can send me a DM, an email, or you can check out the links in the show notes. Because just like you can sort cattle alone, you can do this inner work alone. But again, just like sorting cattle, it goes a whole lot smoother and safer if you have someone there who understands and has your back. And with that, until next time, draw good movement. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm so grateful for you. If you found value in this episode, I'd love for you to share with others who might also benefit from tuning in. Share by word of mouth, send it in a text, take a screenshot and post it on social media, or share however you prefer. And if you haven't already, hit the follow or subscribe button so you never miss an episode. Until next time, draw good movement.